Hey, Kyle. You left early this morning. Did you grab breakfast?
Yeah, I had a meeting this morning.
Kyle, I noticed you got out a large suitcase. Are you going somewhere?
Yeah, I got a long business trip starting tomorrow.
What? Really? Isn't this kind of sudden? I haven't heard anything about this.
Look, I know it's very sudden and last minute. Things have been really crazy at work lately, so I'm sorry about that, how I didn't tell you sooner. I just found out yesterday, but I was too tired to mention it. It's really frustrating. They should have given more notice.
When did you find out exactly?
Late afternoon meeting yesterday.
That's strange. I called your office around 4 to ask about dinner, and they said you'd left early.
I had the meeting at a client site.
Oh, which client was this for?
You wouldn't know them even if I told you. New account.
Yeah, I get that. Could you make some time for us to talk when you get home today? There's something I want to discuss with you.
Huh? No way! I've got an early start tomorrow. I need to finish packing.
Kyle, it's important.
Can't it wait until I get back?
Well, how long will you be gone?
Probably about a month or so.
A month? You've never had such long business trips before.
This one's different. They've given me a big project to handle. It could mean a promotion, so I just need to focus on work right now. I'll listen to whatever it is when I have the time.
It's about us.
Not now, Nicole. I told you this is important for my career.
So it's a crucial time for you, right? I understand.
When I get that promotion, I'll buy something nice for you, and Tyler too. Start thinking about what you want.
I don't need anything. I just like to spend more time together as a family. Tyler wants to play with his dad too.
Tyler's only 2 years old. He doesn't care about playing with me. Even when I'm home, he's always doing his own thing.
That's not true, and you know it. Remember last weekend when he kept bringing you his toys? You didn't even look up from your phone.
I was busy working.
You were playing games on your phone. I saw the screen.
Are you monitoring me now?
That's actually what I wanted to talk about.
What do you mean?
Someone saw you last week.
Saw me what?
That's because you never engage with him. He's given up trying. When you get back from your trip, could you make some time for Tyler, please?
Yeah, I'll think about it. But hey, Nicole, since you're back at work and Tyler's in daycare, you should spend more time on yourself. If you only focus on the kid, you'll turn into an old lady real quick.
What are you talking about? Tyler is 2 years old. I'm juggling work, housework, and children. How am I supposed to find time for myself?
Maybe if you weren't so obsessed with being the perfect mom. You're different from when we first met.
Of course I'm different. I'm a mother now. And what about you?
Oh, sorry, my boss is calling me.
Well, we can talk about everything after work's done.
Focus on your job. Don't want to lose that, too.
What's that supposed to mean?
Nothing. Just saying you seem stressed lately.
Because you're never home.
Here we go again. This is exactly why I need this business trip. Some space would do us good.
Space?
Yeah, gives us time to think.
Think about what exactly?
Work stuff, the promotion, our future.
Our future?
Gotta go, meeting.
Kyle? Your phone's going straight to voicemail. I came home early. Where are you? The suitcase is gone. So is your passport. Kyle, please answer. Kyle, I just found the divorce papers and your letter. What is this? What's with the letter telling me to submit them? This isn't a business trip, is it? Is that why I can't reach you? Please respond. Where did you go? Leaving Tyler and me behind? Kyle, please. I just read the whole letter. I can't do this anymore? What can't you do? Being a husband? Being a father? The apartment on 7th Street. That's where you're really going, isn't it? With that woman? I know about her, Kyle. That's what I wanted to talk about. But you knew that, didn't you? That's why you ran. Coward. At least have the decency to face me. Tyler keeps asking about you. What am I supposed to tell him? That his daddy chose another woman over him? Your mother just called me. She's worried sick about you. You told her you were going on a business trip too? How could you lie to her like that? To all of us. I checked your accounts. You emptied your savings. Did you think I wouldn't notice? I called your office. They said you quit last week. Last week. This whole time you were planning to leave. All those late nights at work. Were you with her? Planning your escape? I went to that apartment. She says you're not there. But I saw your suitcase through the window. I saw you. You ducked when you saw me. Real mature. Tyler cried himself to sleep last night. He doesn't understand why Daddy won't come home. Neither do I. The divorce papers were submitted. Just like you wanted. I hope she's worth it. Worth destroying your family for. Worth abandoning your son. I never thought you'd be that kind of man. This kind of father. Your mother wants to see Tyler. Unlike you, she still cares about him. Should I tell her the truth? About why you really left? About the other woman? Or should I keep protecting your lies?
Don't tell her!
So you can read messages. You just choose not to respond to any of us.
Please don't tell my mother!
Why not? Are you ashamed?
It's complicated!
No.
You wouldn't understand!
It's actually very simple. You chose yourself. Like always.
That's not fair!
Fair? Fair? You want to talk about fair? Tell that to your 2-year-old son.
I'll explain everything someday.
Don't even bother.
Nicole, please!
This is the last time I'm texting you. I've changed my number after this whole thing. Your mother can reach Tyler through my parents.
Wait!
Goodbye, Kyle. I hope she makes you happy. Because you've made everyone else miserable.
Nicole, it's been a while. I'm really sorry for disappearing suddenly. Let's be a family again.
What? Who is this?
Come on, it's Kyle, your husband. I know you're angry about how I left. I really messed up, but I was in a bad place then. Could barely handle myself.
Excuse me?
I've had time to think about everything, about us.
There is no us.
Don't say that. We have history. We have Tyler.
Don't you dare bring up Tyler.
He's my son too.
You mean the son you abandoned?
I made a mistake, I know that now, but I'm better now, and I'm ready to be a proper husband and father. So let's live together again.
My husband is at home right now.
You have a husband? What do you mean? This isn't funny, Nicole.
I'm not joking. We're divorced, remember?
Did you submit those divorce papers?
You told me to submit them, didn't you?
Well, yeah, but it's only been a year. I didn't think you'd actually do it.
A whole year has passed. Of course I submitted them. When I called your company, they said you'd quit. Plus, I needed them for insurance and everything.
I guess so, but you probably didn't want the divorce either, right? To be honest, neither did I.
Are you serious right now?
I am! I never stopped thinking about you!
Really? Not even while you're with her?
That's
what?
That's different. It wasn't serious.
Hey, were you listening to me? I'm remarried now. I have a husband.
What? Remarried? You're lying!
It's true.
I never heard about this.
Of course not. You changed your phone number and disappeared completely.
When did this happen? How long have you been married for? Who is he?
That's none of your business.
Of course it's my business!
No, it's not. You gave up that right.
Okay, maybe, but still, remarrying in a year is crazy. Nicole, were you cheating on me?
How dare you? How dare you?
Then explain. How else could you marry so fast?
I never cheated. After we split up, I met my current husband at a cat cafe I started visiting with Tyler to lift our spirits.
A cat cafe? You hate cats, though.
Things change. People change.
I don't want to hear about that. Either way, it's way too fast. This can't be real. You're not this type of person.
What type of person I am?
You're practical, careful. You wouldn't rush into marriage.
Oh, I don't want to hear that from someone who had an affair and ran away. Oh, did you think I didn't know? Remember when I said I wanted to talk about your business trip? That was about your affair.
What? You knew that?
At the time, I only had suspicions. Someone saw you entering an apartment with a woman, but then you suddenly went no contact, so I staked out the apartment. That is how I confirmed the affair and had it investigated.
You were watching me for a year?
You think I'd waste that much money on you? I was busy being a single parent working and taking care of our child. Though that wasn't much different from when we were married.
But you knew where I was, right?
Yes, I could have caught you anytime.
Then why didn't you come? If you knew where I was, why didn't you try to stop me?
Stop you? Why would I?
Because we were married!
Were we? Because it didn't feel like it. Not for a long time.
What does that mean?
When was the last time you asked about my day? About Tyler's day? When was the last time you helped with anything?
I was working!
So was I, but I still managed to be present.
Is that why you moved on so fast?
I was planning how to get back at you, but I got tired of it all. That's when Marcus saved me. So I have zero regrets about divorcing you now.
Marcus? That's his name?
Don't.
Nicole, you're being fooled! Any guy who goes after a divorced single mom must be crazy!
Or maybe he's just a better man than you.
You don't know him!
I know him better than I ever knew you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Someone who suddenly vanishes for their affair partner seems crazier to me. Anyway, don't contact me anymore. I'm leaving the rest to my lawyer.
What? What lawyer? We're already divorced, aren't we?
You didn't think you could just walk away without consequences, did you?
What consequences?
Child support and damages aren't settled yet. I finally have some peace of mind, so it's time to make you take responsibility. I need to go. It's dinner time.
With him?
Yes, with my family.
I'm your family!
No, you were. Past tense. Not anymore.
You can't do this. You can't just replace me.
You replaced yourself when you walked out that door.
You don't know where I am or what I'm doing. Just so you know, I don't answer calls from numbers I don't recognize.
Running away is pointless. We can find you easily.
Shut up. How?
My husband will take care of it.
What? What do you mean take care of it? Who is this husband of yours?
Let's just say he's an incredible person. Someone way out of your league. You're finished.
Wait, we can talk this out! Let's drop all this scary talk about lawyers and damages. I admit I'm an idiot, a jerk, and totally useless. I know I'm worthless, so please, no scary stuff.
Scary stuff? You mean consequences?
Look, I know I messed up, but isn't this a bit much?
I haven't said anything scary. I'm just talking about my basic rights.
Your rights? What about my rights?
You gave those up when you abandoned your child.
I really care about you and Tyler. I know it sounds stupid realizing it now, but I'm truly sorry.
Now you care?
I always cared.
Funny way of showing it.
Nicole, please, give this pathetic man one more chance. Don't ignore me. Please respond. Miss Nicole, please talk to me.
Miss Nicole? Really?
I just want to show respect.
A year too late.
I am truly sorry for everything. Due to my incompetence, I've caused you trouble this past year, but I just can't give up. The remarriage thing is a lie, right? I know you. You're too practical to remarry so quickly. So let's talk again. If we talk properly, I'm sure you'll understand. You won't abandon me, right?
Abandon you?
Poor choice of words. I just mean... Excuse me. This is Kyle, correct? Sorry. I'm Marcus, Nicole's husband. Who is this really? Nicole isn't remarried. Trying to trick me won't work. I'm not trying to trick you. Nicole's in the bath right now. She asked me to respond if you contacted her. Prove it! Prove what exactly? That you're really her husband. I don't need to prove anything to you. That's a lie. This whole thing is, it has to be. It's the truth. You've already heard from our lawyer, right? You must have noticed Nicole's surname has changed. Anyone can change records. This is all fake. You're probably some guy she hired. You seem to be in denial. Should I remind you of the day you left, the suitcase you took, the apartment on 7th Street? How? She told you? I know everything, Kyle. Every detail. No, I don't believe it. I see. Well, the fact remains that Nicole and I are married, so please stop contacting her. There won't be a next time. You have no right to come between me and Nicole. It's pointless trying to break us up. Besides, she has a kid. She has Tyler, my son. You can't possibly love a child that isn't yours. Actually, I can't have children, so I'm raising Tyler as if he were my own. He's a wonderful boy. Oh, so you're shooting blanks. You're defective merchandise. Is that why you had to settle for someone else's family? You should be careful with what you say. Besides, if anyone's defective, it's you. You abandoned Nicole and Tyler and disappeared. You only contacted her because your affair ended and because you're in financial trouble, right? How? Well, what do you know about my finances? Everything. The gambling debts, the loans, the credit cards. How do you know all this? How do I know? I've been monitoring you this whole time. For a year? You hired investigators to watch me? Do you know how much that costs? Plus, Nicole said she didn't do anything like that. Yes, she didn't, but I did it thoroughly. My family gave me their full support. I did it personally, just in case something happened. Turns out it was worth it. I didn't expect you to return after a year, but Nicole's ready to fight now, so it wasn't wasted effort. Your family? Who exactly are you? Someone who protects what he loves. If you investigated me, then you know. Yes, about your substantial debt, too. The gambling houses, the loan sharks, the missed payments. Then you know demanding damages is pointless. I have no money. Tell her it's useless. I won't pay a single cent. That's where you're wrong. Don't worry, I'll handle it. We've arranged a job for you. If you don't have money, you can earn it. What kind of job? One suitable for your skills, or lack thereof. You think I'll do what you say? You think you can control my life? Yes, I think you'll comply, or rather, you'll have to. I've sent some people to your apartment. They should be there soon. Nicole's out of the bath now, so I'll hand the phone over. Hey, wait! What? What do you mean by that? What people? Who are you?
It's Nicole. Looks like you made someone very dangerous, very angry.
Nicole, what's happening? Who is this guy really?
Someone who takes care of his family.
Nicole, the remarriage thing is a lie, right? Please tell me it's a lie. This guy is insane.
Give it up. Your life, too. I didn't think I'd marry again after just a year either. But you know what? Soulmates really do exist.
Soulmates? The Nicole I knew would never say something like that.
You never knew me. Not really.
What are you saying? Nicole, you're being tricked. He said some crazy things about sending people to my apartment, arranging jobs.
He can do all that. Marcus comes from one of the wealthiest families in America. He can do things normal people can't.
What? What kind of family?
The kind that makes problems disappear.
Someone's at my door.
Already? They're efficient.
Who are they?
Well then, better start earning. You've got child support and affair damages to pay off.
There's 3 of them in suits. They look like Yakuza.
Not Yakuza, just very professional debt collectors.
They're knocking. What do I do?
Answer the door.
What if I don't?
They'll let themselves in.
Wait, hold on. We can talk this out. We can... I was wrong. No, I am wrong. I'll work and pay back child support and damages.
That's the idea.
But I mean on my own terms, at my own job.
Good luck then.
What's that supposed to mean?
You really think anyone will hire you? With your record?
What record?
Marcus has been thorough. Very thorough.
That's not what I meant. I meant I'd find my own job and pay it back.
Request denied. Someone who had an affair and disappeared without a word? I can't trust you anymore.
They're not leaving. They keep knocking.
Then answer.
Someone's picking my lock! I'm sorry. I won't do it again. I'm so sorry. I was wrong. I was stupid. I'll take responsibility properly.
Empty words.
No, I mean it. Please call them off. I'll do anything.
You only came crawling back because your affair partner dumped you and you're in trouble.
How did you...
She left you for someone else, didn't she?
Did you investigate her too?
Marcus did. He's very protective.
The door's opening!
Everyone's helping you take responsibility because you can't do it alone. You're not going anywhere until you fulfill your obligations.
Nicole, they're coming in, please!
Please what?
Help me!
Like you helped me? When I was alone with a toddler? when I had to explain to your parents why their son disappeared?
I'll make it right.
That's what they're there for.
They're showing me papers, a contract.
Your new employment contract, with benefits.
And one of Marcus's companies?
A subsidiary, entry-level position.
The salary! This is barely minimum wage!
After deductions, child support, damages, legal fees.
This is slavery!
This is consequences.
They're saying I have to sign, that I have no choice!
You always have a choice. Just like you had a choice a year ago.
What happens if I don't sign?
Then Marcus releases everything.
Everything?
The gambling, the theft from your last company.
I never stole!
The accounting records say otherwise.
Those records are fake!
Are they? Want to test that in court?
They're standing over me, waiting!
Then don't keep them waiting.
Nicole, please, one last time, I'm begging you!
Goodbye, Kyle.
Wait! I signed! They're taking pictures of the contract. They say I start tomorrow. Nicole, are you there? They took my passport. They say I'm not allowed to leave the city. Is this legal?
Ask your lawyer.
I can't afford a lawyer.
Then I guess you'll never know.
They picked me up this morning in a black car. They're watching me.
Better do a good job then.
How long will this go on?
Until your debt is paid.
And how long is that?
That depends on you. Your performance reviews, your attitude.
So I'm trapped?
You trapped yourself.
I'll report this.
To what? The police? The media? Who do you think owns them?
This isn't over!
Actually, it is. This is the last time I'll respond to you. From now on, direct all communication through your supervisor.
My supervisor?
You'll meet them today. Good luck with your new job.
Nicole, wait! This month's child support and damages payment should have come through. Could you check your account later? Seems he's working quietly now.
Already checked. Right on schedule.
His supervisor says he's actually doing well.
Really?
Showing up on time, following instructions, no complaints.
I suppose he can behave when he has to.
The structure seems to be good for him.
Marcus, I'm so sorry for causing you all this trouble.
Don't start with that again. What are you talking about? Your problems are my problems. You don't have to handle everything alone anymore.
But dealing with Kyle, all the arrangements, the lawyers...
That's what family does.
But maybe we did rush into marriage. Even my ex says it was too fast. And I'm sure your family wasn't happy about you marrying me.
Since when do you care what Kyle thinks?
I don't. It's just...
Just what?
Sometimes it feels too good to be true.
I don't care what others think. I wanted to marry you quickly. And like I said before, my parents and friends are genuinely happy for us.
Are they really?
Remember when they first met Tyler?
Yes.
Mom cried.
Because she was happy?
Because she never thought she'd have a grandchild.
Everyone's been kind. But who knows what they really think?
Want to know what they really think?
Tell me.
Before I met you, I told everyone I'd never get married. That's why they were worried.
Really? You didn't want to get married? Never?
Never. I saw what happened to my friends, the politics of arranged marriages, the family pressures.
What changed?
But when I met you, I just knew you were the one. You completely changed my mind about marriage in an instant. That's how amazing you are.
Even with all my baggage?
What baggage?
A failed marriage? A child? Drama with my ex?
You mean our son and handled drama.
You make everything sound so simple.
Because it is. To me.
I thought I'd never trust men again. But you changed those feelings too. You play with Tyler so much and always put him first. I'm so grateful.
The other day, he called me Dad.
He did?
During story time, just naturally.
Are you okay with that?
I'm the grateful one. Thank you for bringing this new happiness into my life.
But he has a father.
Biology isn't everything. Love is what matters.
It's because you're such a kind and honest person.
That's more you than me.
You're too modest.
You think so? But being with you and Tyler makes me so incredibly happy.
I'm so happy it's almost scary.
Scary?
Like it could disappear.
Never! I protect what I love.
I might keep causing trouble, but please stay with me forever.
Define trouble.
You know what I mean.
I really don't, because all I see is joy.
Even with Kyle still.
Kyle is handled. He's learning valuable life lessons.
You're kind of scary sometimes.
Only to those who deserve it.
Let's be happy together.
We already are so happy. But yes, let's keep being happy for the rest of our lives. The three of us.
I love you.
I love you too.
Story time tonight?
Wouldn't miss it.
Tyler has a new book he wants to show you.
Can't wait.
Thank you.
For what?
For being you.
Always. I finally got that new game I've been wanting.
Oh, you got the one you've been talking about? That's great! Gaming is pretty much your only hobby after all.
Sometimes I feel like I work just to buy games. But don't worry, spending time with you is still my priority. I won't get too caught up in gaming.
Well, I should hope not. If you ever ignore me for games, I might just have to throw them all away. Remember last month when you stayed up until 3 a.m.?
That was a one-time thing, and it was because we had that big merger happening. I needed something to de-stress.
I know. But you've been so focused on work lately. I barely see you anymore.
I'm sorry about that. The transition hasn't been easy. Dad left some big shoes to fill.
Your father did run the company for 30 years. That must be intimidating.
Yeah, everyone keeps comparing us. Your father would have done it this way. Your father never needed to check the reports twice. Gets really exhausting sometimes to even hear them say things like that.
That sounds really difficult. Have you talked to your parents about it?
Mom keeps saying I'm doing just fine, but I can tell Dad's worried about me. He stops by the office sometimes to check in.
Maybe he's just trying to help? He cares about you.
I know, but it makes me feel like a kid again, like I can't handle things on my own.
Is that why you've been working such long hours?
Partly. I don't want anyone saying they preferred how things were under my father. I need to prove myself.
You don't need to prove anything. But I do miss having dinner together.
We had dinner together yesterday.
For like 15 minutes, before you rush back to your study to review those contracts.
The Anderson deal is crucial. If we lose them...
I understand. Your family worked so hard to build this company. You can't let them down.
Exactly. Rachel says I'm being too anxious about it, but she doesn't understand the pressure.
Speaking of Rachel, she seemed upset this morning when I was making breakfast.
Really? Why?
I'm not sure. Maybe because I used her favorite mug? She just gave me this look.
Don't read too much into it. She's probably stressed about work too. Her law firm's been handling some big cases.
I try to be considerate, but sometimes I feel like I'm walking on eggshells.
You're too sensitive. Rachel likes you. She told me so when we first got married.
Did she? That's nice of her. I just want everyone to be happy.
And that's why I love you. You always think of others.
You're sweet. But back to your game. Which one did you get?
The new RPG everyone's been talking about cost me a fortune, but the reviews are amazing.
You've been saving up for it, right? The one with the dragons?
That's the one. Supposed to have over 100 hours of content.
100 hours? When are you planning to play it?
Well, I was thinking about playing a bit tonight after I finish these reports.
You're still working on those? It's already 8 p.m.
Just need to double check some numbers, then I can relax a bit.
You've been double checking numbers every night this week. Can it wait until tomorrow?
The board meeting is on Monday. I need everything perfect.
You're working too hard. Even your father took breaks.
Please don't compare us, not you too.
Sorry, I didn't mean it like that. I'm just worried about you.
I know, but I'll be fine. I can game late at night.
No way, that's not happening.
Why not?
Well, first of all, it's not good for you to cut into your sleep time. Plus, Rachel will just get mad again. You know how she is about noise.
Wait, Rachel got mad? When did this happen?
I didn't want to worry you, but she gets angry when you make noise at night. She yells at me about it, almost every morning lately.
Why would she yell at you and not me? That doesn't make sense.
Probably because I'm just easier to confront. I'm just the sister-in-law, after all.
Wouldn't it be easier to confront her own brother? We've always been close.
Well, in the family hierarchy, I'm at the bottom. I'm the outsider here. Everyone knows that.
That's not true. You're family too, Victoria. You have been for 2 years now.
But to Rachel, I'm just an annoyance. The house got more crowded when you brought home a wife, and it must be unsettling having a stranger move in, especially in her childhood home.
That's ridiculous. If she's uncomfortable, she can move out. She's a working adult. She only lives here because it's close to her office.
But Rachel has the right to live here. It's her family home. As someone who married into the family, I have to be considerate. I don't want to cause any problems.
You're not causing problems. Rachel is if she's treating you this way. I should talk to her.
No, please don't. That would only make things worse. She'll know I told you.
I'm sorry you feel you have to walk on eggshells. I had no idea Rachel was saying these things. She used to be able to sleep through anything, even when I had friends over for gaming nights.
She's been having trouble sleeping lately. And it's not work stress. You know how intense her job can be. But this is different.
All right, legal work. Must see some dark stuff in that line of work. No wonder she's on edge.
So no late night gaming, okay? Just go to bed like a normal person. Got it? For everyone's sake.
Yes, ma'am. You're right, shouldn't mess up my sleep schedule anyway. I'll find time on weekends somehow. Maybe Sunday afternoon?
Perfect. That's much better. And I'll make sure to keep Rachel busy then. Take her shopping or something, so she won't complain about the noise.
You don't have to do that. This is my house, too.
I know, but it's easier this way. Less drama. I just want everyone to get along.
You're too good to us. Both of you mean so much to me.
You're sweet. Now finish those reports and get some rest. Your game will still be there this weekend.
Thanks for understanding, and for telling me about Rachel. I'll try to be more considerate.
That's all I ask. Good night, love.
Good night. Don't stay up too late yourself.
I'll try my best. Sweet dreams.
Victoria, where are you?
James? Why are you up? That's unusual for you.
Had too much to drink before bed. I got thirsty and noticed you weren't in bed. Where'd you go?
Sorry, just getting some fresh air. Couldn't sleep again.
This is the third time this week. Is something wrong?
Just restless. You know how it is.
It's dangerous for a woman to be out alone at this hour, especially in this neighborhood.
I'm hardly a young girl anymore. Stop treating me like a child.
The news just reported another break-in nearby. I can't help but worry.
I'm perfectly fine. I can take care of myself. Been doing it for years before I met you.
Still, walking around at night isn't safe. At least let me know when you go out.
It's fine. I'm just on the property. The estate is big enough to take walks right here. The gardens are beautiful at night.
You don't need to go for walks at this hour, though. I'll come join you.
No, don't. I need to be alone right now. Please respect that.
Did something happen? You've been acting strange lately.
It's nothing. Just need some space.
It can't be nothing if you're out walking alone at this hour. Come to think of it, you've been sleeping in a lot lately. Do you do this often? These late-night walks?
Well, I wasn't planning to tell you, but guess I can't hide it anymore. Yes, this isn't the first time. I can't sleep. Haven't been able to for weeks.
Since when exactly? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
Remember when we had that dinner party? When Rachel made those comments about my cooking?
That was months ago. Has it been going on that long?
Has it been going on that long? It started small, just occasional restlessness, but it got worse.
Are you anxious about something? Is living with my family too stressful? Mom can be a bit particular about things.
Your mother is wonderful. She's always so kind to me.
Then what is it? If it is, we don't have to stay. Rachel can handle things here. We could move out, get our own place.
No, that's not it. Your parents are wonderful people. I'm happy living here. It's just, things aren't great with Rachel. But I don't want to cause problems.
Really? I never noticed. You both seemed fine at dinner yesterday.
Of course not, when others are around. But when we're alone, she's like a different person. She's cruel to me. It's like she becomes someone else entirely.
What do you mean? What does she do?
Little things at first. Moving my things, accidentally spilling coffee on my clothes. But it got worse.
Worse how?
She'll kick the laundry I'm folding and mess it all up. She'll throw away food I've cooked right in front of me. Says it's probably poisoned. Who says things like that?
No way! Rachel wouldn't...
It's true. She says horrible things too. That I make the house cramped, that I smell, that I don't belong here, that I'm not good enough for you.
This doesn't sound like my sister at all.
She says I'm just here for the money, that I make the house feel cheap, that I wish I'd leave. She doesn't understand why her brother married someone like me. Says I must have tricked you. She even gets mad that we don't have kids yet.
What does she say about kids?
It's too awful. I can't even repeat it.
Please tell me. I need to know.
She threw things at me once, calling me defective for not having children. Says I'm failing as a wife, that you'll leave me for someone younger, someone who can give you a family.
Oh my God! She's been treating you this terribly all this time? Why didn't you tell me sooner?
I really tried to get along with her, but she just seems to hate me completely. Nothing I do is ever good enough.
So that's why you're always so careful around Rachel. I thought it was weird, like being quiet at night and everything. The way you always check if she's home before cooking.
I'm sorry I couldn't get along with your sister. I'm such a terrible wife. I should have tried harder.
You have nothing to apologize for. This is completely unacceptable.
I've been trying to stay strong, but I'm so tired. Yet I can't sleep. So I come out here for fresh air. Sometimes crying alone helps me feel better. The garden is the only place I feel safe anymore.
You've been doing this all along? Suffering in silence? I'm so sorry I didn't notice you were suffering, and my own sister is doing such horrible things. I feel sick.
I was planning to keep it a secret forever. I thought I should just endure it. For your sake. I know how much you love your sister.
What are you talking about? You shouldn't have to endure anything. If anyone's leaving, it's Rachel. I'll talk to her tomorrow.
But I don't think she'll leave willingly. And even if we confront her, I doubt she'll admit what she's done. She's hidden her true nature from the family all this time. Even you never noticed it until now, right? You probably still can't believe she's capable of this.
Of course it's hard to believe. She's my sister. We grew up together.
Right? You're so kind and trusting, James. You never suspect anyone and always take the side of the underdog. Of course you wouldn't notice being deceived. That's what makes you special. But it also makes you vulnerable.
I need to think about this. Get some rest. We'll figure this out tomorrow.
Don't confront her yet. Please, let me handle it my way. I don't want to cause a family crisis.
Too late for that. This ends now.
James, please. Promise me you'll be careful. She's very good at turning things around, making herself look like the victim.
Don't worry. I won't let her hurt you anymore. Come back inside. It's getting cold.
Just a few more minutes. I need to compose myself. Don't want her to see I've been crying.
Okay. I'll wait up for you.
No need. Get some sleep. You have that meeting tomorrow. I'll be fine. I always am. What's this about? It's 7 a.m. Some of us actually sleep at nights.
It's about Victoria. You know what this is about.
I really don't. But I can guess she's been telling tales again.
Stop bullying my wife.
Excuse me? What exactly did she say I did?
Like you don't know. The laundry, the food, the verbal abuse.
What? I'm the one being bullied. How did she manage to flip this around? Did she tell you about last week? When she accidentally deleted important case files from my laptop?
Victoria told me everything. Stop making up stories.
You really believe her? After everything we've been through? I'm your sister, James.
Exactly. You're my sister, which makes this even worse.
I see. So you've been completely fooled. Just like with Karen in high school.
Don't bring that up. This is different.
Is it? You've always been too trusting, letting people take advantage of you. Remember when the intern embezzled company funds? Who spotted it first?
That was different. This is Victoria, my wife.
Kind, patient, always believing in people, always helping the underdog. That's my brother. But sometimes it makes you blind.
Victoria said the exact same thing about me, word for word.
Because she's got you figured out. She's studied you. But she doesn't know everything about you. Yes, you're indecisive and too trusting. But she doesn't know about your problem-solving abilities and incredible insight when things get serious.
What? What are you talking about?
Remember Dad's crisis last year? When the company almost went under? Who figured out the solution? Not Dad, not the board. You did.
That's not relevant. This is about Victoria.
You're being completely played. She must have had some ulterior motive. You're being deceived, just like she's deceiving everyone else.
You have proof or just accusations?
What proof did she give you about my supposed bullying?
I hear what you're saying, but I can't just doubt my wife without evidence. I saw her crying, Rachel.
Fair enough. That's just who you are. Always needing concrete proof. Okay. But evidence, huh? That I can handle.
What do you mean?
I'll show you how she acts when she's just with me. Give me 2 days. Don't say anything to her. Let her think you're on her side.
I don't like playing games.
It's not a game. It's exposing the truth. Don't you want to know?
Know what?
Where she really goes at night? Why she's always taking walks? Why your family's bank statements keep showing unusual charges?
What are you saying?
Let me handle this. Just play along. Tell her you're kicking me out. That you believe her completely.
And then what?
Then we wait. And watch. Trust me one last time. As your sister.
2 days. That's all you get. Then I want the truth. Whatever it is.
Deal. And James, I'm sorry. About everything.
Don't be sorry. Just be right. For both our sakes.
I will be. Now go tell her the good news. That you're making me leave. Make it convincing.
I don't like lying.
Sometimes you need to find the truth. Consider it practice for your board meetings.
That's different.
Is it? Just remember what's at stake. Our family's reputation, the company, everything Dad built.
2 days, then this ends one way or another.
It will. I promise. Now go. Your wife is waiting. Well, looks like you actually did it. Got him to kick you out, so get lost. This house is mine now. Without you here, all the family assets will be just for us. He fell for it so easily. What an idiot. Men are weak to women's tears, but playing the brave, enduring wife really sealed the deal. 2 years of planning finally paid off.
I see, so I completely fell for your act.
What? Who is this? Rachel?
It's James, using my sister's phone. I'm with her right now. Keep talking. Tell me more about your plans.
But you told me you kicked her out. You said she moved far away, and we didn't have to worry anymore. You promised me.
Actually, I didn't. I lied to draw out your true feelings. Interesting how quickly you showed them.
You tricked me? You can't do that. That's not fair.
Fair? Like framing my sister was fair? Like lying to me for 2 years was fair?
I can explain everything. This isn't what it looks like. Rachel manipulated those messages.
I wanted to know your real thoughts. So it was our family's inheritance you wanted all along. Tell me, how long were you planning this?
James, please. You don't understand. I do love you.
Well, our house is huge and the land alone is worth a fortune. No wonder greedy people like you come after it. Was that the attraction? The family fortune?
How long have you suspected me? Did Rachel poison you against me? She never gave me a chance.
When I confronted Rachel, she said you were the one being nasty to her, so I decided to find out who was telling the truth. Glad I got to see your true colors, every single one of them.
Just because you tricked me doesn't make what I did worse than that. She invaded my privacy. You both conspired against me.
Are you serious? You've been lying to me this whole time and trying to frame my sister. And those nights you went out, Rachel saw you leaving in taxis multiple times. Some fresh air that was. Where were you really going?
I just couldn't sleep. Maybe I went to see some friends. A girl needs her space sometimes. You were always working anyway.
Rachel saw you dressed up with heavy makeup, wearing revealing clothes. Kind of overdressed for meeting friends, don't you think? Or was that part of your plan too?
So what if I play dress up? Why do I have to justify what I wear? Are you controlling now too? Like your sister?
Not gonna explain? Fine, we'll find out anyway, every detail.
What? What do you mean?
Let's take a look at your credit card history. Rachel says following the money usually reveals the truth, especially those late-night club charges.
What is she? Some kind of detective? Who are you people? You're scaring me.
Did you forget? Rachel specializes in divorce law. She knows exactly how to handle liars like you. Been doing it for years.
James, please, listen to me. We can work this out. Let's start over. Remember how happy we were?
Stop interrupting. I'm at my sister's office getting divorce advice. Her most talented senior partner is taking my case. Better be ready for some hefty damages. They're very good at finding hidden assets.
Wait. Please. You don't understand. I had debts from before we met.
Save it. We found out about all the money you spent at clubs, and you've had multiple affairs. The credit card statements don't lie. Neither do the hotel receipts.
Those meetings were business, networking, for your company.
Listen, I know you're a habitual liar, but you might want to stop now. We have all the evidence. Don't bother making excuses. The truth is already out.
Okay. I admit everything. And I'm sorry. I'll get a job and pay back what I spent. Please forgive me. We can start fresh.
Forgive what? The lies? The affairs? Trying to destroy my family? There's no way I could forgive this. I want a divorce immediately. I don't need a wife who deceived me and tried to frame my sister. You're not who I thought you were. You never were.
I'll apologize to Rachel too. I'll do anything. I just got blinded by greed. It was a moment of weakness. 2 years of weakness.
My parents are furious after hearing everything. You have no place in this house anymore. Pack your things. You have until tomorrow.
Please don't say that. I love you. I really do. Despite everything.
What you love is our family's wealth. I was such an idiot, but at least I learned something. I won't be fooled by someone like you again. I can never apologize enough to my sister. I'll be in her debt forever. She saw through you from the start.
She never gave me a chance. She hated me from day one. This is all her fault.
No, Victoria. This is your fault. All of it. Goodbye. I know everyone's been asking for updates about the situation with Victoria. Thought I should let you all know how things turned out. It's been a rough few months.
We're here for you, sweetie. Tell us everything.
Take your time, son. With Rachel's help, I hired a top divorce attorney, the same one who handled the Peterson case last year. They were incredibly thorough.
They better be, considering their fees.
Worth every penny, though. They found everything Victoria had been hiding. All the club receipts, hotel charges, secret accounts.
I still can't believe it. She seems so perfect.
That was the act, Mom. She had us all fooled. Well, almost all of us.
I wish I had been wrong about her. Really do.
The settlement negotiations were intense. We demanded repayment for all the money she'd blown at clubs, plus damages for emotional distress, and compensation from her affair partners. Good. Make them pay. No one messes with this family. The evidence was overwhelming. Victoria didn't even try to fight it in the end, just signed everything.
The prenup helped, though.
Yeah, now we know why. Anyway, she was kicked out of our house, not just penniless, but deeply in debt. The club bills alone were staggering.
Where is she staying now?
That's the crazy part. Even after everything came out, she kept going to those expensive clubs. Couldn't stop herself.
Addiction is scary, no matter what form it takes.
When she couldn't pay her debts and her club tabs piled up, she suddenly disappeared, just vanished one day. Good riddance. There are scary rumors that she's being forced to work overseas now to pay off her debts. I almost feel sorry for her.
Don't. She made her choice, every step of the way.
I got on my knees and begged Rachel to forgive me for doubting her, for believing Victoria's lies, for almost choosing a con artist over my own sister.
Oh, get up, you drama queen. Water under the bridge. Though that Korean barbecue dinner was pretty nice.
Least I could do. I'm lucky to have such a forgiving sister. But from now on, I'll remember that I'm too trusting. Need to be more careful about believing people so easily.
Don't let this change who you are, sweetheart. Your trust in people is beautiful. Just maybe listen to your sister more.
Speaking of listening to Rachel, that junior partner at her firm, the one who helped with the case, she's single, you know. Dad, it's way too soon.
Actually, Sarah did ask about you.
Can we not? I need time to process everything.
Of course, dear. Take all the time you need. We're just glad to have our son back.
And the family fortune intact. Those club bills were something else.
Speaking of bills, we should review the company accounts. Make sure Victoria didn't touch anything there.
Already done. First thing I checked. Everything's secure. That's my boy, always thinking ahead. Learned from the best, both of you. Thanks for standing by me through all this.
Always will, little brother. Always will. Though you're buying Korean barbecue again next week.
Deal. Least I can do. Love you all.
We love you too, sweetheart. Now about this Sarah person.
Mom! With Rachel's help, I hired a top divorce attorney and demanded settlements from both Victoria and her affair partners. The amount was substantial, including repayment for all the money she'd blown at clubs. Victoria was kicked out of our house, not just penniless, but deeply in debt. Amazingly, she kept going to clubs even after that, despite having no money. When she couldn't pay her debts and her club tabs piled up, she suddenly disappeared. There are scary rumors that she's being forced to work overseas now. I got on my knees and begged Rachel to forgive me for doubting her. She let me off the hook for the price of an expensive Korean barbecue dinner. I'm lucky to have such a forgiving sister, but from now on, I'll remember that I'm too trusting and be more careful about believing people so easily. Hey, babe, I've been thinking about getting a new car. Is it okay if I go ahead with the contract?
A car? What kind of car? Don't you already have one?
Yeah, but I've been looking at some really nice models lately. There's this great deal at the dealership near my work.
We just paid off your previous car loan 3 months ago, though. Why are you suddenly thinking about getting a new car?
It's already 3 years old. Don't you think it's time for a new one?
3 years isn't really that old. We don't need to buy a new one when the current one still works fine. Plus, you barely use it once a week, if that.
That's not true. I use it all the time for work. Actually, I've been using it quite a bit lately.
Really? Because I check the mileage when I use it for groceries. It's only gone up about 100 miles in the past month.
You're checking the mileage now? For what? Don't you trust me?
It's not about me not trusting you. I just notice these things when I fill up the gas tank. Which I always do, by the way.
Come on, you know a newer model would be more fuel efficient. We'd actually be saving money in the long run.
The current car is perfectly fuel efficient, and it's fully paid off already. Even so, we're not buying a new one. That's the final answer.
You never want to spend money on anything. Don't be so cheap. I mean, you're a CEO after all. Shouldn't you be driving something luxurious?
Being a CEO doesn't mean throwing money away. I worked really hard to get here. Remember where we started?
That was then. This is now. We should be enjoying life more. We have more money.
I don't need that. Taking the train or bus is faster, and when I do need a car, the current one works just fine.
But think about appearances. All your business partners drive nice cars, right? Don't you think it looks bad when we show up in a 3-year-old sedan?
My business partners respect me for my work, not what the car I have. Besides, most of them took years to build their wealth. They didn't just jump into luxury purchases.
But you're making good money now. People who make good money should spend it. You're being way too frugal.
Do you remember how much debt we started with? Your debt, specifically?
That was years ago. Why do you always have to bring that up?
Because it matters. My company only started doing well last year. Even though things are better now, we can't get careless. The taxes are higher with better income, and thanks to someone's debt that I had to pay off, now I want to build our savings for our future.
You don't have to say it like that. The debt's paid off now, so what's the problem?
I'm the one who paid it off, while starting a company and raising Emma.
Are you gonna hold that over my head forever? We're married, so what's the difference? I only make a regular salary. Actually, I've been thinking, is there even a point to me working?
What do you mean? What are you talking about? Don't tell me you're thinking of quitting your job.
Well, when you think about it, you're covering most of our living expenses anyway, and we have 3-year-old Emma. Don't you think it's sad that we're both working and she's in daycare all day? Wouldn't it be better for everyone if I became a stay-at-home dad?
Wait, is that what this is about? You want to quit your job and now you're trying to buy an expensive car first?
That's not it. I just thought since you're doing so well.
You? A stay-at-home dad? You barely helped with Emma since she was born. When was the last time you even picked her up from daycare?
That's not fair. I love Emma, don't I?
Last week when she had a fever, who stayed home with her and took care of her? Who takes her to all her doctor appointments? Who packs her lunch every morning?
You're better at those things, but I can learn.
You love her, sure, but you've pushed all the difficult parts onto me. You can't even do basic housework. You must be dreaming thinking you could just quit your job.
That's harsh. I help around the house too.
Really? When? When was the last time you did laundry or cooked dinner?
I'll do it properly if I become a stay-at-home dad. I'll clean the house, cook meals. Just think about it.
You don't even know how to operate the washing machines, or what temperature to wash her clothes at, or all her allergies.
Those are things I can learn. I'm not stupid.
How can I suddenly trust someone who's barely done anything until now? This isn't some game where you can just try it out.
I'm your husband, aren't I? Don't you want Emma to spend more time with her father?
Being your wife is exactly why I can't trust you. You always start things with big promises. Remember when you promised to help with the house after Emma was born?
This is different. I'm serious this time.
Why now? Why do you suddenly want to be involved?
I told you I thought it would be good for you and Emma. I've been thinking about our family a lot lately.
True, it would be helpful if you were home. It would be better for everyone to spend more time with their parent.
Right, Emma's still little, and you're busy, so I want to help where I can. I can take her to the park every day, make her healthy meals every day.
You don't even know what she likes to eat, or her nap schedule, or her favorite games. You don't really know anything.
I can learn all that. I'll figure it out. Give me a chance.
But I can't just picture you as a stay-at-home dad. You get frustrated so easily. Remember when she wouldn't stop crying at the restaurant?
That was different. Don't worry. I can do it.
You know, being a stay-at-home parent is harder than office works, right? No breaks, no weekends, constant attention needed.
I understand that. I've thought about it a lot.
Have you really? Then let's try something.
What do you mean?
Try handling all the housework and children by yourself for a while. I'll judge if I can really trust you with it. Show me you're serious.
Like a trial period? How long is a while?
About a month, I guess. That should be enough time to see if you're serious about this.
A month? I mean, I still have my job. That's a lot to handle at once.
I'm not saying you have to do everything. I want to see how much you can handle while working. If you can't handle both, how can I trust you with just one?
You have a point. Fine. 1 month trial it is.
Then let's start today. I'll make a list of Emma's schedule and needs.
Today? Can we start tomorrow instead?
Do you have plans? It's already 4 p.m.
I have dinner with my boss and a client today. It's an important meeting.
Convenient timing. But fine, tomorrow works. We can start tomorrow.
Thanks. I'll work hard to make things easier for you. You'll see I can be reliable.
We'll see. I'll leave Emma's schedule on the kitchen counter, along with the cleaning supplies list and meal planning guide.
That's a lot, but I can handle it.
You wanted this. Show me you mean it.
I will! Tomorrow's a new start. You won't regret giving me this chance.
I'm sorry for the sudden message. Are you Keith's wife? Yes, I am. Who's this? Hello, my name is Amy. You don't recognize my name? Keith never mentioned me to you before? No. Should I know you? Are you from his office? Amy, he hasn't mentioned it? You're really clueless, aren't you? It must be nice married to a CEO, making you so oblivious to everything. CEO? What are you talking about? Don't play dumb. Your husband runs that tech company, right? Living in that fancy house in the suburbs. Excuse me? I think there's been some type of misunderstanding. The only misunderstanding is you thinking you can keep Keith. Since you're so low, let me be clear. I'm taking your husband. I'm pregnant, so please divorce him. What? Is this some kind of sick joke? Do I sound like I'm joking? I have proof if you need it. Pictures, messages, everything. Whose husband are you talking about? You must have the wrong person. Keith, obviously. Keith Jung, your husband of 5 years. Right, but you mentioned being married to a CEO. You mean Keith? Are you okay in the head? What's that supposed to mean? Keith told me everything about his company, how he built it from nothing, how you just stay at home doing nothing. Did he really tell you that? Tell me more about this company. Why should I? You live with him. You should know. I see. So you're having an affair with my husband. How long has this been going on? It's not an affair. What we have is different. We're in a relationship with marriage in mind. We've been seeing each other for 8 months now. When a married person has a relationship with someone else, that's called an affair. 8 months, that's interesting. Right around where he got that promotion. He said that promotion meant nothing. That he was already running everything anyways. Did he know? What else did he tell you? You're so cold about this. Your marriage must really be dead. Just like he said, he told me that you two barely talk anymore. My husband said this? What else did he say about our marriage? Yes, he said that you're past the honeymoon phase and just going through the motions. That's why you're always working. Never having time for him. But that's how you feel too, right? You're only staying married to him because he has money. That's not true. Our marriage isn't what you think. Could it be you still have feelings for him? I didn't expect that. I don't think anyone can live with someone they have zero feelings for. So you do still love him. You don't know anything about our marriage or about Keith at all. I know enough. I know he's unhappy. That he wants a real family. But I'm sorry. I'm 6 months pregnant with his baby. I'm definitely having this baby. And you don't have any kids, right? Did Keith tell you about that too? That we don't have kids? Well, he never mentioned any. He said he wanted to start a family. That's why I got pregnant. I see. And you believed everything he told you? Why wouldn't I? He showed me his office, taking me to expensive restaurants, bought me designer bags. Interesting. Very interesting. Does my husband know you're contacting me like this? No, he doesn't, though I plan to tell him later. He needs to make a choice. I see. Then could you wait just a little bit before telling him? What? Why should I wait? If you can wait, I promise I'll divorce him next month. Just give me that much time, can you? Really? You're agreeing so easily? Listen, I can't just move out immediately when you suddenly demand a divorce, and I need time to process this. Also, I want to be the one to bring up the divorce to my husband, so please don't tell him you contacted me today. Not yet. You're being surprisingly reasonable. Is this about keeping your final shard of pride as a wife? Not wanting him to know another woman forced your hand? Think what you want, but yes, I appreciate handling this my way. Well, if you're gonna be divorcing him, I can wait a month, I guess. It's better for Keith this way, too. He's been worried about hurting you. How considerate of him. I'm sure he has. Don't be so sarcastic. He really does care about your feelings. That's why he hasn't left yet. Thank you. I'll contact you when I'm ready to proceed with the divorce. But remember, don't tell Keith about this conversation. No problem. I'm glad you're being reasonable about this. I expected more drama, honestly. But if you haven't divorced him by next month, I won't wait anymore. One way or another, you're divorcing Keith. Don't worry. I'll keep my word. Just remember yours too. Fine. What month? That's all you get. Then Keith and I can finally be a real family. Yes, a real family. That's exactly what will happen. Good. I'm glad we understand each other. This is the best for everyone. We'll see. See you in a month, Amy. Right. And don't try anything sneaky. I have proof of everything. I won't need to try anything. Trust me. Everything will work out exactly as it should. Hey, what's going on? Keith just told me he wants to break up with me. What's that about? This isn't what we discussed. Answer me. Oh, did he? When did he tell you this? Just now. He texted me. He said he can't leave his family. What did you do to him? Do to him? I told my husband about the divorce, just like we agreed. What? Is Keith saying he doesn't want to divorce you? He can't do this to me. Seems that way. He's really troublesome, isn't he? Men can be so fickle. This doesn't make any sense. He promised me. He said we'd be together. Did he also promise you a big house, fancy car, a luxurious lifestyle? Don't mess with me. He said he wanted to divorce you as soon as possible. That we'd raise our baby together in his big house. You know what's funny? My husband just can't survive without his current lifestyle, but it's not the lifestyle you're thinking of. What do you mean? You're saying his lifestyle would change if he divorced a stay-at-home mom like you? He doesn't need you. He has his own company. Actually, the stay-at-home parent is my husband. Keith's the house husband. As of last week... What are you talking about? Stop lying. I've seen his office. Which office would that be? The one in the tech park? With the corner view? Yes. See, you know about it. That's my office. Keith's been lying to you. I'm actually the CEO and he was just a regular employee. Though, he just quit his job a few days ago. Now he's just an unemployed man. No, you're lying. He showed me everything. The meeting rooms, his executive parking spots. He showed you my company, my parking spot, my success. That can't be true. Keith bought me lots of presents and took me to expensive restaurants and hotels. He had the company credit card. He was using my money to spoil you. My company card. I just checked the statements. Those hotel charges make sense now. You're lying, right? This is some kind of trick. It's the absolute truth. That's why I promised you the divorce. He'll be the one struggling after we split. No job, no money, no house. I'm pregnant with this baby. How could he do this to me? Don't worry. I'm definitely divorcing him. You can have him for whatever he's worth now. How is that supposed to make things okay? I only got pregnant because I thought Keith was the CEO. Because I thought he could provide for us. Well, that was a pretty stupid reason to have a baby. Oh, and I forgot to mention, my husband and I have a daughter. Emma, she's 3. What? Keith has a child? He never said... He told me he wanted to start a family with me. That I'd be the mother of his first child. Yes, our daughter is 3. I'll be claiming child support from him for the next 17 years until she turns 20. Your baby too. He'll be paying for both. He never told me any of this. The house, the company, the child. Everything was a lie? That's the kind of man you chose to have a baby with. The husband is awful for lying. But that's what happens when you get involved with married men. I'm sorry to tell you all this while you're pregnant, but as a future mother yourself, you should think carefully about who you marry. I wouldn't recommend an empty shell of a man who lies about everything. This can't be happening. I had a whole future plan. The house we'd live in, the schools our child would attend. Maybe this is a good lesson about trusting married men who claims to be CEOs. What am I supposed to do now? I'm 6 months pregnant. I can't. That's not my problem. You made your choice. Now you have to live with them, just like I have to live with mine.
Hey, Skylar! Please, come back home. Please. I really don't want to end things like this. The house feels so empty without you and Emma.
You've been annoying, Keith. How many hundreds of calls and texts are you planning to send me? My battery keeps dying. I'm gonna block you.
Oh, please don't block me. I need to explain everything to you.
Oh, you have plenty of time to explain. 8 months, apparently.
You talked to Amy? What did she tell you?
I'll tell you if you promise to stop contacting me afterwards. We agreed to discuss the divorce this weekend. If you have something to say, save it for then.
But if things stay like this, we'll end up really divorced. Is that what you really want? After everything we've been through?
You have an affair and got her pregnant, didn't you? What other choices is there? Did you think I'd just forgive you and forget?
I never intended to leave you, Skylar. You and Emma are my real family.
Then why did you get her pregnant? Was that an accident too? Like your debt?
I thought we were being careful, but somehow Amy got pregnant. By the time I found out, it was too late for any other options. I told her I couldn't marry her, but I'd support the baby as its father.
I heard everything about Amy. She said she wanted you to divorce me quickly, that you were planning your future together, in my office, with my money.
That wasn't real. I was just going along with what Amy was saying. It was just in the moment, you know? I never meant any of it.
Even if it was just in the moment, I wish you hadn't said it, or showed her my office, or used my company card.
I'm so sorry. I got carried away. It started so small, just a lunch here and there.
while paying for your debt, I gave birth to Emma, started a business while bottle feeding her, built a company, and just when I thought we could finally have a stable life, you betrayed me. How could I possibly stay with you anymore? I won't degrade myself like that.
The only ones who really matter to me are you and Emma. That's why I worked so hard this past month as a house husband. I tried my best to balance work, housework, and childcare. You even praised me for it.
I was impressed with you for that. I thought it was amazing how hard you could work when you wanted to be a stay-at-home dad. But you know what? You wanted to be a household husband so you can meet Amy more often, right? Being a stay-at-home parent means more free time. You thought you could juggle both families, didn't you?
That's not true! I really wanted to help you! That's why I worked so hard! I wanted to prove I could change!
If you really felt that way, you would have help with housework and childcare much earlier when you still had your job. Before Amy, before the pregnancy, before everything fell apart.
I was busy with work, too, and at first I wanted to climb the corporate ladder to match your success. I felt so inadequate compared to you.
Nice excuse. Did feeling inadequate make you lie about being CEO?
It's not an excuse! Please, believe me, I just wanted to be someone you could be proud of!
Then you should have used your fair time for your family. How many times are you going to betray me, Keith? You even hid your debt until we got married. At first, I thought we could work through it together since we were newlyweds, but I ended up paying it all off myself. You never even tried to save money or help even a little.
I'm really sorry. I guess I was still acting like a bachelor to make myself feel better. I never grew up.
Stop with the excuses. Even after Emma was born, you loved her but left all the work to me. Even when I was struggling with the startup, you were drinking out every day. Or should I say, out with Amy. I stayed married because you're Emma's father and you weren't all bad, but I can't do this anymore. I won't live being disrespected like this.
I never disrespected you. I really admire you as a person, Skylar. You're amazing at everything you do.
Then why did this happen? Having an affair? Getting her pregnant? Then wanting to be a stay-at-home dad? What is that? That is not something you do to someone you love. You just see me as something convenient. This isn't how you treat someone you admire.
The affair was just a whim. It was just in the moment. I never thought it would last this long or lead to pregnancy. It just happened.
That's just your perspective. Your stupid decisions hurt so many people. You betrayed Emma and me, lied to Amy about being a CEO, and deceived her. You even hurt Amy's unborn baby, who has to grow up knowing their father is a liar.
I know I did Amy and her unborn baby wrong, but Amy chose to have an affair with a married man. Honestly, she kind of brought this on herself. She should have known better than this.
The same goes for you too. That's why I won't try to fix this. I'm done living with you. You can't even take responsibility without blaming others.
Can't we stay together for Emma? I might be worthless, but I still do care about her. She needs her father in her life.
Caring isn't enough if you're not around. I need someone who will actually take actions for Emma and me, not just empty words and promises.
Skylar, I really don't want a divorce, please. I know I'm trash and the worst, but I'll definitely change. You're the only one for me. Please give me one more chance.
I used to think that I was the only one who could support you. I thought couples were supposed to support each other through anything, but I finally realized I was the only one trying. I don't want to feel pathetic anymore, and as Emma's mother, I want to be happy. I know now I can't be happy with you. That's why I'm divorcing you. We don't need a husband or father who only thinks about himself.
What about Emma? I'm her father. Please don't take her away from me.
You should have thought about that thing before. You should have thought about that before. Before Amy. Before the lies. Before throwing everything away.
I'll do anything to fix this. Please don't let it end like this. I'll even get a new job. Go to counseling, whatever you want me to do.
It's too late for that. You had years to change. Years to step up.
Give me one last chance, for Emma's sake. She deserves a complete family, right?
A complete family? Is that what you were thinking about when you were with Amy? When you were pretending to be me?
I know I messed up. I know I can't take back everything that I did. But please don't punish Emma for my mistakes.
Don't you dare use Emma like that. She's not your bargaining chip. She deserves better than a father who lies and cheats.
I'll never see her as an excuse again. I'm sorry. Just like that, you want to end things between us?
You'll have visitation rights if you can manage to show up, unlike Emma's doctor's appointment.
I promise I'll be there for her every single time. I won't let either of you down again.
Save your promises to yourself. They mean nothing anymore. Actions matter, Keith, and your actions have destroyed everything.
Everything? All our years together, they meant nothing?
They meant everything to me. That's why this hurts so much. That's why I can't forgive you.
I never meant to hurt you or Emma. Everything just spiraled out of control.
Well, now you can watch it spiral from the outside. I'm done being your safety net.
What am I supposed to do now?
Be a father. Pay your child support. That's all I expect from you anymore. That's all you're capable of giving.
Skylar, please. I love you.
Stop. You don't get to say that anymore. Not after everything you've done. We won't be talking anymore. Contact me through my lawyer if you want to talk. Goodbye, Keith. Eventually, I divorced Keith and naturally got custody of Emma. I also received compensation from Amy for the affair. While I felt a bit sorry for Amy, who was about to give birth, I needed her to take responsibility for her actions. Amy decided not to marry Keith and raise her child alone. Keith is now working at an acquaintance's company, paying child support for both Emma and Amy's baby. He's been closely watched by.